Good morning, class 6. This is computer class, and today we will continue our chapter number 8, Internet. Last day, I explained to you in this chapter that while using the Internet, which points you should keep in your mind. Means which things you should keep in your mind. Time to time, you should change your password. You should not share your personal information with others. You should keep a nickname, and such type of nickname you should keep while using the internet, so that no one can easily judge it. So these things we discussed in our previous video. Today in this video I will explain about the email, and how can you, what is email, and how can you compose the email, how can you write the email. These things we will see. So let's start today's class. So our today's topic is email. So most people use internet primarily to use email and surf the world wide web. Nowadays internet is used for so many purpose, but in the few years before, it was mainly used for to write the email and to surf the world wide web. So email was the primary cause why we were using the internet. So we should know what is the email. Email or electronic mail is the process of sending and receiving messages over the internet. So few years before, if we will talk about 15 or 20 years before, we have only the way, if we want to send our message to anyone, we were totally dependent upon the post offices. We were first we were writing the uh, letter, and we were keeping it in the envelope, and then we had to go in the to the post office, and then we were posting the our letters, and it was taking the time also to reach to the receiver, maybe few days, or maybe 1 month or 2 month also, and sometime there was a possibility to lose the letter also. But nowadays, with the help of email, within a second, within the second, it will reach to the person to whom you want to send your message, and within the second, you can get the reply also. And not only you can send the text messages, you can send the images, you can send the videos, you can send the greetings card. These all things are possible through email. So, email is the process to send and to receive the messages over the internet. So, after reading your email, you can reply also. If you want to forward it to others, this is also possible. Means same message you can forward to others also. And if you feel that no, this is not now of your use, then you can delete that message also. Even if you want to take the printout, this is also possible. If you want the hard copy of that email, this is also possible. You can take the printout also of the email. S- But to send the email, you want the address. Which type of address? You want the email address. Like you were posting the letters that time, also you have to write the address to whom you want to send the letter. In the same way, if you want to send the message over internet through email, you it is required to it is required email address. So email address contains three parts. First is the username, then next part at the rate symbol, and last one is domain name. Like if your name is Rahul Sharma, so you can write like Rahul Sharma at gmail.com or yahoo.com, or what is your domain name, you have to specify. So you can log in to your email account by entering your username and password. If you want to log in to your email, then you have to give your username and password. Okay, so by after using giving username and password, then you have to click here on login. Okay, and then how the question is next question is how can you compose the new email message? If you want to compose any email message, how? Then first of all, to compose any email message, first of all you have to click on the compose button, and then you have to type the address of that person to whom you want to send your mail. So in the to box, you have to type the recipient's email address. And if you want at the same time in the same box, you can enter the multiple addresses also. But you have to separate those addresses with the comma. Then there will be two more boxes, CC box, this full form is carbon copy, and BCC box, blind carbon copy. So in both the boxes, you can type the email address you want to receive a copy of email. If you want to give the copy of that mail, then you can write in CC box. But what is the difference between CC and BCC? In both, you have seen that you have to type the email address you want to receive a copy of email. But what is the difference between them? In BCC, the email address of recipients who are in the BCC, it will not appear in the headers of the message. Okay, so this is the difference between CC and BCC. Otherwise, both will work in the same way. But the main difference between CC means carbon copy and BCC blind carbon copy is that in BCC, the email address of the recipients who will be in BCC, it will not appear in the headers of the message. Then first one I told you, you have to click on compose button. Then in the to box, you have to write the recipient's email address. You can write the at the same time. After separating by comma, you can give multiple addresses also. Then you have to write the you have to type the brief description. For what? For the subject. Okay, brief description. It should not be too much long. In subject box, you have to write the brief description about what is the topic of your email message you have to write, and this is also optional. After that you have to type the main mail means what is the what is the message you have to type in the body. If you wish to attach files, then you have to click on the browse button. If you along with your email address, if you want to attach any file which is already present in your system, only that file you can attach. So you have to click on the browse button and you can browse the file. You can choose your file which you want to send along with your email. So you can include up to three attachment. Up to three attachment you can include with a message. And when everything will be over, when you will click on compose button, after that you have to type the message in. Sorry, after that you have to type the uh, email address of that person to whom you want to send in to box, and then type the subject, type the body, and then if you want, then you can attach the file also. After doing these all things, you have to click on the send button. In these pictures you can see that this is the compose button. It will we have to click over here, click on compose, and then here in to box we have to write the recipient's address, and then you have to, if you have to write the message, that message you write, and then if you want to attach the file, then you can attach the file. This is the button, you can attach the file from here, and then finally you have to click on the send button. Now we will learn about some folders. In this way you can send the message through email. And then what is the folder? uh, we will learn now about some folders which you will see. when you will email messages, you will see some folders also. First one is inbox folder. What is this inbox folder? Inbox is an organized place to get your mails after sign in. So this is the place where you will get all your mails. When you will sign in, when you will log in, then you will get all your mails in the inbox folder. And next one is send mail folder. What is this sent mail folder? So a copy of sent message means already you sent those messages. So a copy of the sent messages which you have already sent to any person, a copy of that message will be sent in the sent mail folder. Next is the drafts folder. Draft folder means before sending the message which you have already written, okay, which you have already written, you save it as the draft before sending it. You have already written, but before sending, if you don't want to send it now, you can save it for timing in the draft folder. Next is the trash folder. Trash folder contains those mails which you have deleted. If sometime you feel that no, it is not now of your use, you can delete those mails, and those mails will store in the trash folder. Next one is spam folder. The Gmail will deliver message from members of your contacts list to your inbox. Unless we know with high confidence about it, they are moved to spam folder. So this is the facility of Gmail. It will deliver message from the members of your contact list, which are in your contact list. So those messages which will come from your contact list, those mail will come from your contact list. It will send it, it will store it into the inbox. Otherwise, unless you know with high confidence about that, it will move to the spam folder. Next, how you can sign out from email account. So it is also very easy. Simply open the Gmail and in the top right, uh, click on your photo and then click on your sign out button. So in this way, and it is very must when you will sign in, you should also sign out also from your email account from the safety purpose. Next topic is Google Drive. What is Google Drive? Google Drive is a safe place. It is a safe place. Why? Because uh, it is just like the file storage, and all your files will be stored in the Google Drive in the synchronized form. All you can save, you can store your file safely in the synchronized form in the Google Drive. So not only you can store the files in the clouds, but also you can share your files. Okay, so it allows users to store files in the cloud. It will synchronize the file across devices, and also you can share your files. But how you can store your files in the Google Drive? It is very good to store your files for the safety purpose. But how you can upload your files in the Google Drive? So first of all, you have to go to drive.google.com. You have to type this, and then you have to open or you have to create a folder. Okay, so first of all, you have to uh, um, click on this. You have to type this drive.google.com, and then you have to create a folder. And to upload the files or folder, which file or folder you want to save, you want to store in the Google Drive, simply you have to drag those in the Google Drive folder. And in the Google Drive, after dragging it, you can organize your file also. So it is very safe, very easy. Simply go to drive.google.com. There only you can create a folder and then upload your files or folder. How? Simply drag it in the Google Drive folder and then If you want, you can organize, otherwise you can leave it also. It is very easy, and very easily after storing in the Google Drive, you can share your file uh, from there only. And how can you share the files? We were discussing about that you can share your file from the Google Drive. It is also very simple. Simply again you have to go to drive.google.com, and then from your file list, which files you saved in the Google Drive. So from that file list, or from an open folder, you have to select the name of a file or folder. Simple. Simple. Open your Google Drive and select your file, and at the top you will get the button share. Okay, so click on that. Okay, so after clicking on share button, or you can also right click and choose the share button, share option. So this is very simple to store this file in the Google Drive, or you can share also. Just select your file and click on the share button. So, with whom you want to share? So under people, you will get the share with other box. So here you have to type the email or address of that person with whom you want to share your file. Okay, you can search also from your contact list. You can search the name of that person with whom you want to share your file. So. After to choose if a person can view, comment, or edit the file, you have to click the down arrow next to the text button. So after sharing it, you can click on the done. So the people you shared will will get an email letting them know you have shared a file or folder. So what is your job? Simply you choose the file and click on the share button, and write the email address of that person with whom you want to share, and click on the done. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Today we learn about the email and so many folders about the email, and then we learn about the Google Drive. Next, in next day, we will learn about the e-commerce and cybercrime. Till that time, have a very nice day. Thank you.